So recently in China, this little yellow chicken has completely taken over short form videos. And I know this sounds random, but just stay with me. The way it works looks like it just walked out of some high-level executive meeting and is now going down to inspect people on the ground. Like it has somewhere important to be, and you are not part of it. And what's even funnier is that everyone started copying it. At first, I thought, okay, people are just bored online, no more internet chaos. But then I actually watched this original video and I just paused for a second. Because I swear this is not just a chicken. It feels more like a compressed version of a certain type of person. And you know that feeling. Have you ever seen someone and thought, I can't explain it, but I have seen this before? Not one specific person, but just a vibe, a type, a whole category of a human behavior. In the comment section, it basically turned into a reunion. People were like, that's my high school teacher, or this is literally every school admin staff member I've ever met. Some people even said going to deal with paperwork with this type of person feels like entering a video game dungeon. Like normal people are just waiting in line and they are over there with admin privilege unlocked, and honestly, I kind of get it. Because these types of people all have this specific communication style. They don't talk fast, they don't really rush anything, they don't explain too much either. It's like they're conserving their energy while speaking, and they will say something like, wait, let me imitate. My husband works in a government unit. My son studies abroad. We are just pretty average, nothing special. And on the surface, it all sounds super normal, even kind of modest. But your brain doesn't accept it as normal. It starts decoding it. And suddenly, average doesn't feel very average anymore. It feels like your brain is running a background program trying to translate what was actually said. And the funny thing is, they are not even trying to flex. There's no obvious showing off. It's just how they talk. It's normal to them. But the listeners is the one doing all the extra work. You hear, we are doing okay. And your brain goes, wait, okay, like how okay? And suddenly, you're not just having a conversation anymore. You're mentally reconstructing someone's entire life from like 2 sentences. And this is actually kind of common in China, especially with old generations. They went through a really fast change period of time. Life improved a lot, things got more stable. But the way they speak just kind of sits in this very minimal expression mode. So instead of saying, I'm doing really well, they will just say not bad, or average, or fine. And then they just leave the rest for you to figure out, which creates this weird situation where you are listening, interpreting, over-interpreting, and then slowly starting to wonder, wait, am I the one reading too much into this, or did they actually say nothing and I just filled in everything myself? And that's kind of why this little yellow chicken went viral. Because it's not really copying one specific person, it's copying a pattern. That feeling where something is said but not fully said. Like there's meaning there, but it's kind of floating in between words. And the funny part is most of the time we actually do understand it. But when we think back, we realize nothing was ever directly said. So let me ask you this, have you ever met people like this? People who are polite, normal, not aggressive at all, but somehow make you analyzing every single thing they say? If yes, drop a comment, because I really want to know, is this actually a communication style thing, or are we just a little bit too good at overthinking? Anyway, this little yellow chicken didn't really do anything complicated. It just turned something we have all seen before into something we can finally point at and say, yeah, that.